Okay, let's go. And we will hope and possibly pray that this stream quality is better than the last times. I really hope that, like, I don't care if this game goes 10 rounds or not. You can always try this to increase the health. You see here, I wrote 1. If you want to climb it. And please, let it be known, I'm going with fire, by the way. To try a new stuff. It's a new version. Like test version. This guy has an inventory now, so we can use items. And we will hope... Actually, we don't need to pray, because to the decent gods this time. As we are solo. We will hope though that everything works as it should. This version has a nerfed version. Let's see here. Let's think. What do we want to add on this? On top of this? We don't want to add this one. What do we have here? Yeah, this is a problem. I don't know what to do about it. It's probably be suicide that this doesn't work anymore. If you can see, if this rotates, it means that we have the item here. But I can't figure out what it is because it doesn't show me the replaceable structure or icon, which I'm looking at right now. Let's see here. Clear. Good, we took down that one. I reduced the bitrate stream on this one, and I adjusted some sort of filter, I think it was, which actually looks quite promising. That it could do something. So I have changed the abilities. One ability from this fire tower, because of for some reason the volcano started to crash with the last Reforged update or something. What? Do need to think about the height. Flying rather high up. It's also not perfect, like you're roaming around here maybe. Not in the center. I don't know why it's so hard to get the enemy centered in this. It is. This is a really nice thing about playing solo. You don't have to manage and kill everything. Like, I'm going to catch these leaks and not lose like 50% or 60% of my gold this early for someone else catching them, creating an imbalance. I guess this. Obviously we're going for this one. I think I'm going for a rather... Will I go for that? Yeah, let's go for it. Let's go for a more classic fire slash frost build this game. Oh yeah, that's good. We have 2 upgrades on it. Which I still want to know. I don't know how to do this. I hope they fix enough for the Reforged, I mean. Stuff will of course be a bit broken in that, but still depends on where they actually are. Like, how do you know that? Finally the loading screens are here. Maybe I should fix these kind of models. To be more normal. I don't know if it can possibly cause some like the lag spikes, which can happen. There's here response. Doesn't happen for some, it happens for a lot of people, and it's more or less depending on like your computer connection or something. There are a lot of, not a lot, but there are quite some variables on these guys. The new items hasn't dropped any yet. I need to adjust the rate maybe later. See. Maybe I should try to play around with the color health bars. Not sure. I think it's better with the normal. These guys aren't too valuable anymore. I mean, they never really were, but let's go for the Aura Tower. Try to get this now. This is like the minimum spawn rate. They actually can have 0.2. It might be some like hidden numbers after the like 0.024. No, but it might be like this. Let me write that instead. It might be like that, or it might just be like it says it is. Oh wait, that's actually wrong. I mean, it would be like there. That would be rounded to this anyways. Because it starts at 0.2 and the maximum it can be is 5 per second. There are like chances, manipulations and that in between stuff, but not too much to worry about there. I might need some. I guess we can go for a blade tower. Try to catch off some. We don't have the mid kind of presence. And have they added this sound for that? Oh. I don't know about it. You see the attack animation. I do want the attack animation, but I don't want it to like sound like that. That's a pain. Ah, we have an upgrade here as well. Okay, the vine is coming, so we are going to add some temporary gas towers. Maybe we should have like some more permanent version of it, because these chaos towers only hit a certain amount of enemies, and in particular chaos not being too many, it is actually good where we are kind of weak. If we would have these two towers, we would have this tower, which is good against few and a lot of enemies, but less good in between. It's kind of strange, yeah. And this is good against very many enemies, of course, and this one is good against very few. This one has single target chaos damage and spell damage. Oh yeah, attack. Each attack. See, it doesn't. Let's not talk about that. If I would, if I would sell this, this would show correctly how much damage this fire splash deals. It is based on Orb of Fire, and I actually kept the, you see, the Orb of Fire model. Okay, let's sell this to get probably worth more selling it than getting this. Let's get some upgrades on this. This tower is actually, when you invest quite a lot of it, into it, it can actually cover a fortified, because spell damage deals 100% versus everything but divine and heroes. I don't have any item drop yet. I really hope I can show off it. And particularly that I haven't made a mistake with it. This tower is, by the way, very bad against fortified. This is kind of bad against fortified. Let's go one more. New model. With the changes to reforged models and that, I have adjusted the models, like tower models and stuff, so they are less like the original Green TD, but they are still based on Green TD kind of, because every time you upgrade a tower, it becomes another unit model, which is very classic from the Green Circle TD and TDs and Green TDs in general. Let's go one more of these. This tower gets more attack speed with each upgrade, so even if it doesn't seem like the damage increases a lot, it, well, the total damage still goes up, of course. Although it's not, the damage from this tower is not considered to be very late game friendly, but it has the slow, so compensate for that. This is like, the worst tower to build more than one of, to build more than one upgraded version of this tower. Getting a lot of, maybe moving too much down. Let's do so. Perhaps we can. That was a bit too far away. Let's see here, maybe that.
Now what?
Not getting particular many mini bosses. We aren't at least killing them, so we get an item drop. It's 1 out of 5 to get an item drop if I made this correctly. No, no.
Upgrade finished.
It doesn't get more mana when you get it. I might want to trigger that. Okay, summoner, I'm gonna remember this. It shouldn't have mana. I mean, it doesn't look bad, but I prefer when they don't have mana. Okay, I'm going to try to get. Let's think here. I want this tower to be like the second hero I get. I'm not sure if we're going for this tower third, like the hero. As it's kind of, when I get it I think more of an early game hero, but I think it's fine. This is kind of a classic build. Ex-wizard, you know, or maybe you know, not. But he liked to always go for fire tower, like Frost, and people in general like this combo. So we have this emulation, maybe we can show it off. So, I don't know if that fits, but it has, should have 700 range. What is that? Maybe here. Can always deactivate it. Now we get this one with an aura that increases attack speed, which I guess makes less sense now when this is a Illidan and not both of the hero and the max level power is a Blade Master anymore. But you see, this one will be a Blade Master. So maybe I should change this to like evasion model instead. You're still not that strong against fortified, but I mean, solo mode makes the advantages is that you don't have to be like as quickly on it, or be ready as quickly. So I think we want. Actually, we probably want some split. I'm gonna try, because I don't usually go for this. I'm gonna try to go and buff this single target damage up with going strength. It's a bit strange to go on this one this kind of item. Because you get a lot of bonus damage, like 400 bonus damage, which is kind of good. But it's only single target damage. Because this Fire Splash is actually an ability you can upgrade. Damn, we're still not getting any mini drop. What happened to the mini bosses? Like, actually, that's kind of strange. Will I disable them? Or miss the... I don't get it. Going to have to try to play more games and see. I mean, they shouldn't spawn that often because we are only one player in that, so it's a chance based, not too likely. Let's go for this and let's go for. Hey, it's high level up. Let's go for this one. Maybe let's save now. Okay, let's activate this because it's fortified right now. Yeah, something happened to the mini bosses. Which is probably bad for us, but doesn't end us. We don't have to deal with their auras and them soaking all the damage from single target attacks. And maybe messing up our like splash. Okay, let's go for food and try to get 3k gold for this hero, which we probably bought one item too many. After this game I'm going to... I think I'm going to end the stream, like just make a quick one. We'll make it's more viewable, and we already got to like round 40, so it's not too short. This tower is usually good against air, but this is medium air, which isn't too common, but it's the only air that each tower deals reduced damage against. And this one can't attack air, so can be a little bit more weak against it. This is unlocked 45. Maybe we want some intelligence on this. Think here 6,000 gold, 7k. I think we can afford to go at least like for, let's say, 2 of these. I want the intelligence to level up this hero a bit quicker. And I think the Blade Storm will be very valuable for us, so I'm going for it. Should probably get Game of Talents or Crown of Kings later. Maybe I need to think about getting like some sort of anti-air poison here to make sure we can capture all those old enemies. Like, I can't see the round anymore. It's kind of annoying. Because I kind of like when you can see the name of the enemy plus the round stuff. Looks quite good. If we have some extra gold, by the way, we don't have to do items. We can go for the Aura Tower too. It should probably be very helpful. This is a light air, which means this deals extra damage against it. Like light air has a little bit more health though, so than the normal air. So this tower gets in reverse, like slightly worse instead. Go for the speed, getting more value off of this fire splash, and I guess the increased damage. It is quite durable enemies, like 101%, so it's not that like easy. But when you play with other players, stuff gets harder also. So really need to check out for those mini bosses stuff. Okay, we're going for this, and we're trying to get this hero, which I guess I can actually reduce to 2500, but to make the hero a bit better, the Frost hero, and power in general. I'm not sure. Might be the wrong way to think about it. Ah, wait, we actually see mini boss. Never mind. Now we only need to get an item drop. And another one. Wow. They spawn is the trigger every 10 seconds. Divided by the speed variable, which is 1 after 20. So it should come and it's 10 players, so it's every 100 seconds, which equals to like slightly above 2 rounds in average, which I guess could be reduced, but yeah. Let's activate this. It's here. Damn, still no item. Might be indication that I should increase the rate which they drop on pump. Maybe I should also make them like the drops not triggering too early, like have a run requirement on them actually. I can target the zero while doing that. Oh, I totally forgot about about getting this one. I want to buff this? Yeah, why not? Actually, I probably want to go for a tower quickly. I'm gonna go for poison because we don't have any damage increases. Let's put it or I'm thinking. Yeah, let's just put it somewhere totally else. damage. It's dealing like 0 damage. Like, look at how it's supposed to be like really good. We actually lost. It doesn't, even though like the max poison would do like twice this damage, I guess. But that was not impressive. Thanks for watching.